In the early 20th century, Tulsa, Oklahoma, held a secret. This haven was the Greenwood District, affectionately dubbed Black Wall Street. Here, Black businesses thrived, lining the streets with their promise and success. Doctors, lawyers, teachers, and entrepreneurs all contributed to a vibrant economy that defied the era's suffocating segregation. Greenwood was a testament to the power of Black ambition and a beacon of hope for Black Americans across the nation. They had their own schools, hospitals, and churches. The dollar circulated within the community, strengthening their economic foundation and fostering a sense of collective pride. Greenwood was a threat, not because of its inhabitants' actions, but because of their very existence. White Tulsans, many of whom toiled under Jim Crow laws and economic hardship, viewed this Black prosperity with a mixture of envy and resentment. That spark would come on May 30th, 1921, forever changing the course of Greenwood's history. On May 30th, 1921, a rumor swept through Tulsa. Dick Rowland, a young Black shoeshiner, was accused of assaulting Sarah Page, a white elevator operator. The details of the encounter remain shrouded in uncertainty. Yet, the rumor spread like wildfire, fueled by racial prejudice. The accusation against Rowland ignited a firestorm of outrage among Tulsa's white population. A white mob descended upon the courthouse where Rowland was being held, demanding his lynching. Greenwood's Black residents, determined to protect one of their own, armed themselves and went to the courthouse. This act of self-defense was misconstrued as aggression by the white mob. A shot rang out, transforming the tense standoff into a full-blown riot. The white mob, swelled by deputized citizens, surged into Greenwood, leaving a trail of destruction. Black businesses were looted and burned to the ground, homes were ransacked, and families were torn apart. The violence was relentless and barbaric. Eyewitness accounts describe white rioters indiscriminately shooting Black residents. Airplanes were reportedly used to drop incendiary devices on Greenwood. When the smoke finally cleared, Greenwood lay in ruins, its streets littered with the debris of shattered dreams. The Tulsa Race Massacre stands as one of the most egregious acts of racial violence in American history. Thousands of Black residents were left homeless, their homes and businesses reduced to ashes. In the aftermath, there was a concerted effort to erase the event from public memory. Local newspapers downplayed the scale of the destruction and shifted blame onto the Black community. No one was ever held accountable for the atrocities committed in Greenwood. The massacre was largely omitted from history books, leaving a gaping hole in the narrative of racial violence in America. It would take decades for the truth about the Tulsa Race Massacre to emerge fully. For decades, the Tulsa Race Massacre remained a hushed whisper. The official narrative, shrouded in silence and denial, painted an incomplete picture of the events. However, the truth has a way of surfacing. In recent years, there has been a renewed effort to uncover the truth about the massacre. Archaeological digs have been conducted in areas where mass graves are believed to be located. These excavations have been accompanied by renewed calls for a thorough investigation into the massacre. Survivors and descendants have called for reparations, arguing that the lasting economic and social disparities faced by Black Tulsans are a direct result of the massacre. The Tulsa Race Massacre, once relegated to the shadows of history, is finally emerging into the light. It stands as a stark reminder of the fragility of progress and the enduring legacy of racial violence in America. Remembering Tulsa is not merely about acknowledging a tragic event from the past, it is about recognizing that the roots of racial injustice run deep in American society. The pursuit of justice for the victims of the Tulsa Race Massacre is a moral imperative. It demands a comprehensive approach, including reparations for the descendants of victims and investment in Black communities. Only then can we truly honor the memory of those who suffered and lost their lives in the Greenwood District.